Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Silence. So, Martin Scorcese, obviously one of the most well-respected directors of his time. But his films do tend to vary quite a bit. The one thing they have in common is there's a lot of craziness going on in a Martin Scorsese film a lot of the time. So when promotion of Silence started happening, it seemed a little bit odd that the man who just directed Wolf of Wall Street a couple years ago was now directing a biblical epic, and the result is a mixed bag. And I hate to say, I now see why it's not actually getting nominations for any big awards. So, to start with the positives, the acting is fantastic. Andrew Garfield, once again, puts in a wonderful performance here. It's been a great year for Andrew Garfield. I actually think he's great in pretty much everything he stars in, and he delivers once again. Adam Driver was also good. Liam Neeson has a really small part, but for what he's in it, he's good too. And the movie was just shot beautifully. I mean, the cinematography here is gorgeous. The landscapes are gorgeous. It's undeniably a very well-crafted film. But honestly, those are kind of the only two outright positives I have for Silence. The rest of the film was either a mixed, weird feeling I had or just a negative. So the reason I left this film not really knowing what to think or how to feel is because I don't think the movie has a clear goal in mind. I don't think that there is a clear objective to be had here. The message gets very muddled down in this story about religion and the conflicts of religions. However, at many points throughout the film, it feels like, a straight up Christian story of stay strong in your faith. Don't be deterred no matter what comes your way. But then it also shifts gears into converting people into your religion is bad. Some people just aren't meant to be converted. And a lot of pain comes from converting people to religion. And then it also kind of meddles in a middle ground where it's about I believe what I believe, you believe what you believe, and our beliefs have a lot of common ground, so let's just leave it at that. But none of these stand out as the firm message of what was trying to be conveyed, and none of them are given enough time individually to feel fully fleshed out, and to feel like here's religion presented in various ways. You interpret it how you want to interpret it. I also didn't like the ending. Like that very last shot I thought was cheesy, too Hollywood, too on the nose, too ridiculous. But in the final act of the film, we're given a completely new message as well. We're given a fourth message of just because you can't see doesn't mean someone doesn't believe or doesn't mean that they're not practicing. So it just is too much. Too many different conflicting ideas and messages all crammed in to one big jumbled pot. And when your movie is nearly 3 hours long, it's hard for the audience to stay engaged when we're kind of just swimming around in what feels like a bit of an aimless mess. And the film, for being about this man being put through the trials and tribulations over his religion and trying to stay true to that, is pretty dry and definitely makes you feel that runtime. There are very long stretches in the film where you're just sitting there like, okay. And you don't feel character development happening. You don't feel progression in the storyline. So ultimately, I think Martin Scorsese just filmed an overbloated, overly long film that doesn't have any sort of clear direction. So I think if you're religious, you'll find something in here for you. But if you're not religious at all, I say skip this one. You'll roll your eyes more than you actually receive anything from the film's contents. And overall, for myself, I would give this a matinee. It's not a bad movie, but it's not a great movie either. It is very pretty and very gorgeous. And make sure you have a cup of coffee before you walk into that matinee, because it is a long one. So that has been my review of Silence. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Silence? If you've already seen it, what did you think? And what is your favorite religion-based film? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!